Hello everyone. Today I invited Abdallah Harfouch for this podcast so we can ask questions and we will talk a little bit about his life and the way of his living with his beautiful wife Lama. So thank you Abdallah for accepting my invitation to this beautiful podcast in Cyprus and Limassol.
Thank you so much also for inviting me here. Always I come to Limassol and I really enjoy, and especially being with you now, having this podcast. I look forward for it, especially with this amazing weather on the marina.
Thank you so much. So from my country, we have a small team of people and group of people who ask you some questions. So I will give you later on those questions.
Okay.
But I would like to ask you now, because you came here with Lama and you came to Limassol. So what was the reason why you came to Limassol and how often are you coming to Cyprus?
Actually, it got back to almost like 2016. It was the first time I was invited here by Invest Cyprus. Here it was an event for the government. So I had back then my company in Lebanon, 2018, my bad. And then we came here. It was an event for companies to open companies here. I was invited, by the way. Mm-hmm. So I came, and it was my first time I come to Limassol. And really, like, I was in love with this city because it mixes the island and the business at the same time. So people here enjoy. We see people on the beach. At the same time, they go and they work after it. And then I had the bigger vision, like, wow, knowing that in Lebanon we have this also at the same time, but here it's more easy, flexible to go and to do it. So then when I met Lama and we were sitting one time, we were talking about, look, I wish we would go to an island and we live there sometimes. And then he said, no, if we have to go to an island, it's boring. It should be a business island. And then I told her, look, I think I have what you are saying. I have it in mind. So let's go to Limassol. I want to show you Limassol. So she went here and she went crazy. She loved it so much. And now we come like here often, like maybe 3-4 times a year. So we spend some time here. Of course, yesterday we were also in Paphos. It's nice, but even we were in all the cities here, Larnaca, Protaras, Ayanapa. But here, to be honest, I feel more like a mini Dubai where I live. So it's like a mini business, but island at the same time. So it's really nice.
Amazing. Thank you so much. I'm really glad to hear. Me personally, I live also many years in Limassol and Cyprus, and I just love this island. And I would like to know how it's a day for you with Lama. When you travel so much, or how often do you travel? Is it your lifestyle? You are showing it to us through social media. Let's say first time ever, I noticed you online. And I was just wondering, like, how it is for someone who is a trader traveling and showing his life. Like, is it really like that? Or
actually, to be honest, it's what we show on social media usually. It's 20% of our actual life. Mm-hmm. The 80% for me, thanks God for this, it's even much better than what we show. So some things we don't show, especially the things that are really nice. But yes, I show in how to say, when we show, we don't show to show, because in social media, it's not like to live with the person. It's not a live stream. So when we put on the social media, I put it just to inspire people in a way that, guys, yes, we are living this life, not fake. We are traveling. People meet us like we are meeting now. Each time we go to a place, we meet, we do. It's not like I'm putting on Google Earth, I'm there. We are there. We are traveling. We are enjoying. We are living. We are doing our business. We are building our business. First, it wasn't easy, especially with me and Lama at the beginning, because for some people, especially the employee people, there's no like real stability in this, because every 2 months we are traveling. Okay, we are based in Dubai, but we never stay in Dubai more than 2 months consecutive. Each time we are traveling back to another place, so it's not easy because you don't have like the stability that most people seek. Like we settle in one place, we have, I don't know, later on with the kids, whatever it is, but now we are more traveling and we are holding our business with us. Now, for example, when we came here, I have one suitcase, one like the laptop case. I have my laptop, we have our tools,
yes,
and that's it. That's our life. That's our business. We need the internet connection, and that's it. So yes, it's real. It's real what's happening, and I'm really happy with it. So when I post, I don't post to post. It's not like I'm showing. I wake up, I go to the bathroom, I eat this, and then I sit watching this. We don't do this.
Yes.
It's not really nice for me. But when we are traveling, we show that we travel this way.
Yes.
We show that yes, time freedom is important. And yes, to reach time freedom, you have to work for it. Some people, like, they dream of time freedom, but they don't work for it. So this is something also different. So that's what we show in the how and the what. But what I put on social media, it's my why. And my why, as I put like 2 days ago, a story about it. Many people ask me, Abdallah, how you do it? How you are that consistent? How you do this with your wife? How you travel all the time? I tell them the secret is not how, it's the secret is why am I doing this?
That's
If you understand why you are doing this, the how and the what will be ridiculous, will be so easy. You will be ready to sacrifice, you will be ready to do whatever it takes to reach this why. But once you reach it, it's irreversible anymore because you reach it with skills. You didn't reach it by luck, by mistake. When you reach it in the right way, even if it takes a lot of time, but once you reach it, you are already there. Nobody can take it from you easily because you are there. But when you reach it by mistake, when I say mistake, it means like winning the lottery, getting some heritage from your family, whatever it is, you will not be able to be financially literate in the right way. You will not be able to hold this because you got an amount of money more than your skills. And the law of money for me is you cannot get paid more than your skills. So your skill to be sustainable. I'm talking about sustainability and exponential growth. To be sustainable and to grow your finances exponentially and sustainably, it should be first the skills, then the money will follow. The skills, then the money will follow. So if by mistake something happens and it goes up directly the money, then even you have to go back fast to work on your skills, or it will drop back to where your skills are at exactly.
Wow. Thank you so much.
So when I say my life with my wife, it's, you know, in life you say like happy wife, happy life. They say it usually. So I make sure at some point always to make my wife happy so we can live happily at the end. And this is, as a man, usually, and each man, their goal should be to make sure that their wife, as long that their wife, of course, they are really taking care about them and they are really listening to what they say, to really protect them, to help them, to provide them, and at the same time to take care because it's precious. For me, it's my diamond.
Yeah.
True. And when you have a diamond, you take care of it.
Wow, beautiful.
Of
Your
course.
wife is very lucky, and I'm sure that also you are very lucky to have her.
Thank
I was lucky to meet your beautiful wife, Lama. And
I was
cannot-
lucky also.
Yes, you see both of us. Very nice. So I cannot wait to see your journey and to follow you, both of you, through social media. And now that you are coming to Limassol, even in person.
And also can't
Thank
wait
you.
to see also your big wins and big process. And I believe in really your dedication, your passion, and your why to help people. We had the conversations many times before. And what I really liked about you, Aneta, and what you focus on is really always, you keep saying all the time, Abdallah, how can I help my people? How can I help my people? At some point, I told you one time, you have to help yourself first so you can help your people. So always your thinking is amazing because you think about people, but also the most important part in order to be able to help people is to help ourselves. Imagine you don't know how to swim and then you see someone like in the water and he's asking for help and you jump to help him, but you don't know how to swim. So now you need someone to help both of you.
Exactly.
So now as you are very good in trading, helping other people, it's a great mission.
Thank you so much. And I'm really thankful to have you as a coach and as well as an inspiration, not just for me, but the whole team from all over the world. And this is...
Appreciate, really. And I'm really glad also to have you at the same time as a person really, like, you know, someone asked me before and I watched it in a movie. It stuck into my mind. Some people ask me, Abdallah, why you do this? You have money, you are making money, you can make it alone. I told them, yes, if you have money, the goal is not the money. The goal is trust and character that you need to build around you. And I'm really glad that I'm surrounded by people like you that really I can trust. They have real ethics and character, so that we can really make it big. Because if you want to go far, we have to go together. If you want to go faster, you can go alone. So that's my philosophy when it comes to life and business.
That's very, very important. Thank you, Abdallah. And also we try to make sure that all of our people and everyone who will come to this beautiful project, Alpha Universe project, where the founder is Abdallah, he's making sure that everything is for us and for you guys. So it's really incredible journey. I love it, absolutely love it, with all the team of Slovakia. So now let's go to the questions.
Okay.
My team have some questions, and I have team, let's say, from all over the world, like from Bangladesh, Nigeria, from Slovakia, Czech Republic, Hungary.
Wow.
Okay, we are really
Actually, I was honored
international.
to be on a call with some of them, or maybe all of
Yes,
them,
yes.
like few weeks ago.
Yes, they've been, so they are really very excited. And today, for example, Vicky from Cyprus as well, she's very happy to meet you in person.
It's a
so
pleasure.
let's go to the questions.
And hello, Vicky, and thank you.
Yes, Vicky is right there with us. So first question is from Tushar.
Okay.
What are common mistakes which a new traders are making?
This is the best question usually I love to answer, because I will answer by a small thing.
Yeah.
New traders, they stop their profits and let their losses run. While experienced trader, they cut their losses and they let their profits run. So one of the biggest mistake in trading that a new joiner do, or new student do, that if they win a little bit, they directly close the trade. If they see it blue, they,
Yes.
I made $2.
Yes.
And that's it, they are happy. But once it starts to go down, they don't stick to the stop loss, they don't stick to the study, they remove the stop loss, they keep it going down, and they expect it should go up again, and they start adding to the position, which means they over risk and they over trade, while they keep their losses running instead keeping their profits running. So once in the mindset they start to switch from keeping their profits running, they will start to win more than they lose, and they cut their losses, and then it will start to add up to become a profitable trader. Why people lose money? They lose more than they make profits.
Yes. Simple. Thank you. So let's go to Eva. Eva, how long it took you to have this discipline for scalp that you said maximum 1 to 3 trades per day?
First year it was a disaster. First year I lost 2.5 accounts. I wasn't disciplined at all, because I was driven by my emotions. When it comes to, let's say I win 1, 2, 3 trades, then I lose one. I don't accept to lose, and I keep over trading in scalp. Especially scalp is more than the investment and the intraday. It pushes you more to be like emotional. It's adrenaline at some point, few seconds. That's the risky part of the scalp, not the trade by itself. If you don't master your emotion during the spot. So what kept me accountable and held me accountable is my live sessions.
Wow.
After 1 year, when I started to make small profit, I decided to start with, back then the community was my community. Before I started with economy back then, and now Noah, it was around like 27 person. So I started the live session. Why I started it? I started it just to hold myself accountable, not to overtrade, not to over-risk and scalp. And then the first trade was a disaster, because I wanted to take the trade. I was sweating. First day I didn't take a trade. I was afraid what they will say, what will happen, what if I lose? Everybody is seeing me. Second day I took it. It was a win. It was easier. And then I started to, because I'm saying to people, you have to trade 1 to 2 trades a day, I have to show them. I cannot say something and do the opposite. So then I was sticking to my trades, 1 to 2 trades, 3 trades, 1 to 2 trades, 1 to 2 trades, 1 to 2 trades. And now it became a habit. Because once you build a habit, it's not easy to get it reversed. And I will be honest with you, I will say something I never said it before. This is exclusive in this podcast. After 2 years almost, like it was after we started the economy like 2 years ago, but after 2 years of the scalp, when I closed the live session, I decided to continue trading. And I lost. And I lost what I did in the live session. And then I got back, and this is why it's never a problem if you make a mistake, but it's a problem if you don't learn from your mistake. I learned something very important, that even if I don't stick to my system, I will lose. If I don't stick to my system, that day I went losing. In the live, I was winning.
Yeah.
But after it, because I decided to continue trading, and I didn't stick to the 2-3 trades, then I did like 7 trades, and I overtraded, I over-risked, and I lost that day.
Yeah.
Knowing that in the live, I won because it was the first trade and 2 trades. So then I said, okay, Abdallah, if you get out of your system, if you do something different from what you are saying, then even if I do what in opposite of my system, I will lose.
Yeah.
So that's why I became so convinced that if someone loses in the financial market, it means that they are getting out of their own system.
Wow. Correct.
Their discipline. So discipline is number one. You cannot win if you are not disciplined.
Thank you. I have another question from Martins from Nigeria. You are 19 years in the financial market now. What's your real edge, strategy or psychology? Is it the strategy or the psychology? What is the real one?
It's both. It's 3 things. I keep saying, if you want to become profitable in the financial market, it's not only the technical analysis, it's not only the strategy of technical or fundamental, it's not only the psychology, it's a mix of these 3 things. First, the consistency. If you are not consistent every single day, even 10 minutes, you will lose your skills, as if you are going to the gym. If you stop going to the gym 1 month, when you start back that day, it feels like you stopped 1 year ago. Because your muscles get relaxed and they are not used anymore to work out. The same applies here for your skills. It's like your muscles. So you have to keep training them.
Mm-hmm.
So consistency is very important. Second, patience.
Mm-hmm.
Patience. Why most people are in debt? When I give a financial literacy, whether me or Lama, when we give financial literacy seminar or workshop, most people live behind their credit cards, behind their bills. Why? Because most people are impatient. They want to make money fast. They want to get this car fast. So they go and they get the loan for this car. And then they start paying the loan knowing that the car is depreciating in the value while they are paying more in the loan with the interest rate. But because they can't wait 5 years until they have it in cash and they buy it full, so they decide to get it now and they will pay it for the next 5 years, despite if they will stay in their job, they will keep having the money or not. So same in the financial market. People are impatient, and that's why my mentor, Warren Buffett, my all-time investor mentor, when he was interviewed, and I keep saying it a lot, he was asked why it comes that you are one of the biggest and most successful investors all time. He said something very important in the world of financial markets and investment. Money goes from the impatient to the patient.
Mm-hmm.
So being patient is something very important. Otherwise, you will join the 95% losing club.
Mm.
And the last and most important part is the plan. Do you work on a plan? Look, if you get married and you don't have a plan, your marriage will not succeed.
Mm.
If you go in your business life or even job life, you don't have a career. Even if you are in a job, you know there is the ladder of success in the job, ladder of employment. So maybe you are now an officer, you want to be later on, I don't know, supervisor, then later on you want to be the head of division, and then you want to be a general manager. So even in your job, if you don't have a vision and a plan, so you will fail in your job. You will hate your job. So the most important things is to have these 3. The plan, by the way, it includes the technical analysis, the fundamental analysis, the psychology of trading, the mastering your emotion, the risk management. This is the plan. And you have to be patient and consistently working on this plan. 99.99% you will see the result positive.
Thank you for this valuable advice. Thank you.
Welcome.
Amazing. Let's go to the next one. I have a question from Czech Republic, Ivanka.
Yeah.
Let me translate in Czech language, but how much percentage should a person set for the day?
Oh,
For the trade.
I love
Question
this
from
question. This is the biggest mistake that a trader do. You should never set a winning percentage for a day. You should set a losing percentage for a day. For example, I will not lose more than 0.5%.
Okay.
I will not lose more than 1% for sure. But the moment that you set a winning percentage, you put yourself under stress. What if there is no trade today? What if there is no opportunity today? What if I take the trade and I close it on 0.5% while my goal is 1%? Do I create a new trade? Maybe there is no more opportunity. If you put a goal of percentage of winning a day, this means that you are putting yourself under the stress of reaching that daily goal. Only the target should be not to lose more than this percentage. For me, my daily goal is the following: to set up in front of the screen during the scalp, let's say, or if I'm an investor, that's okay. This is a yearly goal, this is the monthly goal. Intraday, this is a weekly goal or swing trade. So I need to see the setup. My goal every day is to try to find the best setup, to take the best quality trade. If it's there, I take it. If it's not there, I don't take it. So when I risk that day 0.5% or 1%, my goal is to make 0.5%, 1%, 2%. But if I take this trade, I don't over push myself to take a trade if I don't see an opportunity in the market. And that's the biggest mistake what most people do. They stay in front of the screen all the day.
Just
I want to see, I have to take it. For sure there is an opportunity. Why? They keep clicking, paying commissions, paying spread, paying commission. Of course, the brokers will be happy, for sure. But as a trader, are you happy? Are you satisfied?
it's like you become like in the screen like all the time, and this is
Addicted
not the
to the screen.
No, why to be just there?
For me, the goal is to find the best setup, to pursue this setup in the best way, consistently checking the market, being patient while waiting the setup. For example, the call trade that we took last Friday.
Yes.
We have been waiting it for 4 days.
And?
And then we took it, we made 2%, 1%, it's done. This is only an intraday. So imagine now you are doing every week 1-2 trades, we made 8% a month only in gold, or 5%, let's say. On a 200,000 funded account, this is $10,000.
Yes,
You don't need to trade every day.
exactly.
For me, the answer, no daily goal, but for winning, but of course, a daily goal for losing. You should not lose more than this amount
Thank you.
every day, but of course also, not like for 10 consecutive days using the 1%.
Yes.
So if you lose more than 3 consecutive times, you have to stop. You have to see what's happening. Is it a problem of system? Is it a problem of consistency? You have to review everything, go back to lower lots, lower risk management. Because like Abdallah, because I knew someone said this before. Abdallah told us you can lose 1% a day. So I lost 20 consecutive days. I lost 20%. No. So this is not the goal. You can lose maximum 0.5 to 1% a day, but you have to stop after 4 consecutive loss, because there is a problem if you have 3-4 consecutive loss. So there's something wrong with the system. You cannot keep hitting the wall and saying why I'm hitting the wall, why my head is hurting me. You're hitting the wall.
Yeah, perfect. Thank you so much. Let's go to Jarka. She's from Slovakia and she's asking, when did you start with trading and how were your beginnings?
Oh my God. I started training. I was in trading. I was in college. I was 17 years old. Back then, a company came to Lebanon, my home country. Its name was SGS Lebanon. It was about WAP banking and WAP exchange. Back then, we don't have 2G, 3G, 5G. It was, do you remember? I don't know, you remember maybe this planet Earth, like turning the WAP? Like when you want to connect to internet, you hear this voice, and then it's like turning, like if you want to take a trade, it takes 10 seconds to execute the trade. So, and then I went there and I saw an ad. They put like, we guarantee for you 10% monthly. And on any capital you put, I was like, oh my God, 10% monthly. I was going to college, to university. I didn't want to take money from my parents. I went to my uncle. He passed away now. He was my mentor. Like now the rich dad, poor dad. He was my rich dad. He was everything I learned at the beginning as entrepreneurship, as mindset was from this person. He inspired me a lot. So back then I told him 1, 2, 3. He told me, are you sure about it? I told him like, yeah, they told us. He told me, look, I'm pretty sure that you will lose the money because by my experience, it's scam. But maybe if I will tell you, you will not listen to me. So I will give you the money. I will lend you the money. So, and we will see. I was, no, it's perfect. It's amazing. I took the money, I put them. They started to send me signals, like 10, 15 signals a day. I could barely take one. I was in school, in university. And then I lost $2,000 out of 5,000. I landed 5,000 because 10% is $500. This is what I need. I will not touch the capital. I will take the $500 monthly.
Yeah.
And then I was losing. And then I went to these guys. I told them, guys, we are losing. It's not 20. No, we are running 10, 50. I cannot hold them accountable or not because 10, 15 trades a day. I cannot even go and check if it works or not. That's why even now I set 1 trade a week, 2 trades a week. So even the people with us, they can hold us accountable. And we are accountable because it's transparent. If I send 15, 20 trades a day, who can hold us accountable? No one. I can put plus, and then, yeah, we are winning. And in fact, you are losing. So no worries, we will make it. I told them, no, I will withdraw the money. It's enough. I lost a lot. I don't want to lose all the money for my uncle. And then I signed something, get back in 2 weeks to get the money. In 2 weeks, the company disappeared. And so the last 3,000 and all the 5,000 went. It was my first time I got scammed. But it was like an enlightening mind for me. Why I should not rely on anyone, why I should be educated. And then I put in my mind, because of this, by the way, I went to university, I did economics, and then after it I went to master's degree and I did financial markets and banks. I decided to learn financial market because I don't want to be fooled again. So if I delegate something that I know about, it's okay. Yani if I delegate something, if I trust, but at least I understand. That's why I always tell our community, guys, get the SATs, get the education, because when we send an educational study, I want you to understand what we send. If we talk in a language, I want you, even if you are relying on us doing the study, that's totally fine. You can give someone to save time. They will do the study.
Yeah.
But at least wouldn't you check the study if it's right or wrong? Before taking the decision. So yes, it was a turning point. It was a hard start, but eventually everything happens for a reason. And if you always take things as a learning process, not as a failure, you will never fail. So for me, you never fail until you quit. I didn't quit for 6, 7 years. I was always learning. I was losing. I lost 37,000, but I was learning from the wrong people later on. Then later on, I understood that, okay, I didn't quit. So then I started to learn in the right way. And now, thanks God, we are really like, we changed our life. We changed thousands of people's life. And we are still at the beginning.
Yeah, that's right. Thank you, Abdallah.
Thank you.
So let's check. Also, we have, I think it's the last question from Tamash. What was your big why when you start trading in so young age?
My why is increasing. I will tell Thomas what was my why back then. But sometimes with age and once you become more mature, your why even evolved and become bigger. So back then, I watched a movie called Limitless. I don't know if you watch it or someone watched it. This guy who takes the pill and then the brain start to work 80%, not normally 20%, calculating, doing. And I saw this business person traveling all over the world. I was like, oh my God, I want this. I want to travel the world. I want to hold my business anywhere. I want to be an international business person. This was my why, to travel the world while working. So everybody wants to travel for leisure. Everybody wants to travel and get back to their job. Personally, I wanted a life I don't need to vacate from. A life which is a mix. You were asking me about Lama and me, how we do, the lifestyle. Look, we are working. Yesterday we were enjoying. 2 days ago we were enjoying. Last week we were having the boot camp. 2 weeks ago, and it's not like I need to vacate now. I need to clean my mind, not do anything. No. It's a mix. So, but it's not like a bad mix. It's a nice mix because we are traveling, we are enjoying, we are working, we are making our trip money inside the trip. While we are traveling, we are making the money and plus. So we have unlimited possibilities. So this was my why. And now what I'm living was my why back then. But after this, when I had kids, and now when I got married also, I was like, my why is shifting more as a man to my family, to provide for my family and to make sure that no matter what happens, they will always be safe financially. So now what I'm doing is not also for money. What I'm doing it now is to create the financial stability for my family, for me and my family, of course. When I say my family, all the family, this is my main goal. At the same time, when my kids get, they will grow up to have their parents, their dad, their mom as a role model. And to see their dad, for example, how he's acting, how he's being responsible, how he's living his lifestyle, but also at the same time taking care of others. So to be the role model. So now the why became more family oriented. You got my point?
Yeah.
Of course, with keeping the traveling things, the lifestyle, but it starts to shift with time. Once you become more mature, once you see the world in a different way.
Thank you so much. Amazing to listen you. And I truly hope that as many people will listen this podcast because you are such an inspiration.
Thank you again, and really appreciate for this time. And really, I feel sad sometimes, I'm leaving Limassol soon. So I wish I can stay always here. But the problem is I wish I can stay a lot of places, but this is how we are living. This is how our life. But I'm always grateful to my God and to my family, and grateful to the people around me, because I'm really surrounded by people I can trust and people we can really build something nice for the world out there. Because if you come to this planet, and this is the last thing I will say, I can't imagine myself or any person coming to this planet and without the purpose. And each and every person is, for me, this is my beliefs, my philosophy in life. Every person is on planet Earth for a purpose, not only to breathe and to take some oxygen from other people. We are here for a purpose. We have to discover our purpose. And we have to act based on our purpose. Because trust me, people who have dreams and vision and mission especially, their life has a super special taste, so different from the normal people, average person who wake up every day, he go to the job, he hates his life, and then he come back, he say, I don't care about money, and then he say, I wish I had more money because I wanted to have better health care, I want to travel with my family, I want to provide more, blah, 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 I wish I have money. And then we tell them about money, I don't care about money. This is bipolar people for me. If you really want to really live a meaningful life, go make your life an adventure. And to make your life an adventure, it should be a life full of mission, passion, vision for helping others. For me, when I get happy, if you ask me, Abdallah, are you happy? I look at the people around me. If I see them happy, I'm happy. Imagine if everybody around me is sad. How can I be happy? It will be so selfish.
So you must have really very happy life, because when we finish your live session and everyone is just typing how much they made.
That's why I do the live sessions. Because this is my why. This is what makes me, this is my $1 million. When someone sent me last time, like on Instagram, thank you, Abdallah, because of you, after 1 year, I made my wedding and I paid for my new home and wedding. I was like, oh my God, it's much better than giving someone on the street money. You are teaching him a skill. You are giving them education for life. This is something that nobody can take from them anymore. So this is the real meaning. That's what makes me up every single day, despite all the hard times, all the problems, the last year we had a lot of problems in the business, but not in the trading.
Not in that.
So, but despite all this, what keeps us moving every single day and dealing with people? Because sometimes I feel like, I want to trade alone. Sometimes, every time when things get tougher, you feel like, I wish I can do it alone. I don't want to talk to people anymore. And then I go back and I remember, why did I start this? Abdallah, focus. What is your mission? Your mission is not, if you want to make it alone, you can make it alone. But your mission is not you. Your mission is others now, because already you have maybe a gift. Maybe you have something that you worked on. So this thing, you cannot keep it for yourself. And that's what I say to people outside, because some people say, why he don't keep it? Why he's teaching people? Always my answer was, why not?
Yeah.
What's wrong of teaching people? Why it's a label, it's a bad label if you teach people? Well, if he's making money, he should not. Well, I'm making money live, and I should teach if I'm making money, if this doesn't affect me negatively.
Exactly.
If I teach someone and this will affect me negatively, okay. I totally agree. I will not give the secret. I will not teach anyone because it will affect my life negatively. But if it can add plus and affect positively other people's life, it can give them solutions, can change their lives. Why should I hide it? This now I become selfish. I become narcissist. I become an egoistic person who wants everything for himself and he don't want to share anything with anyone.
Wow. So deep. Thank you. I agree with that.
So real.
Really. Thank you so much. So, and the last thing, for those of you which you are watching, Abdallah will tell you, let's say, something. Tell for someone who would like to learn these skills. What you would like to advise that person? Now, let's say someone is watching this podcast and his life is maybe difficult. What would you advise this person to do?
I will advise them one thing. Your future starts now. The decision that you take now will dictate your next year, your next 2 years, your next 2 years. And why I'm saying this? Because where I am now, it's because the decisions I took before. So every decision that you take now, it will affect who you will become in the future or what you will become in the future. So just my advice for this person, just think wisely. Think in a mature way. Don't get into emotional judgment or emotional decisions, because high emotions equal low intelligence. If you want to be an intelligent investor, an intelligent business person, an intelligent person by yourself, take decision as a mature person based on logic. Don't take it based on emotions. And the most important part, once you take it, stick to it. Take action, because many people take the decision and they stop. You're already there. You already took the decision. Continue.
Let's keep going.
Like someone going to the gym,
Yeah.
subscribing for 1 year in the gym, and he never goes there. Yeah. So that's why, in order to make it happen, to take action, focus on your why. Go back to when you were like 14 years old.
Wow.
Teenager. You know, when you were a teenager, we had the biggest dreams. No, there wasn't any limitations. Not the life limitation, the job limitation, whatever it is. And you were dreaming. So what were your dreams? Put on a paper. Go back. Do this homework. I did it. It changed my life. Go back. And I put back then all the things I was dreaming when I watched Limitless.
Yeah.
Because when I went to my job, they destroyed all these dreams. And I got back and I put this on a paper. And I posted it in my room. When I wake up in the morning, I read it every single day. And this was my boss. This was my motivation every day to take the action despite all the hardship that we went through. Because every time someone was coming to me and telling me, Abdallah, you won't make it. Abdallah, what are you doing? Are you stupid? Abdallah, you think that you are the next Warren Buffett, that you will become the international trader? I heard all of this. I was going back to this list and I was saying, yes, I will be that person. I will do this. And nobody has the right to stop me from doing it because this is my dream. This is my goal. So it's not theirs. So I started to understand and do not expect that someone will understand my dream because it's my dream.
Yes.
God put it in my mind. It didn't put it in his mind. So I stopped even, defending myself.
Yeah.
I started to, and then continue to do what I want. That's why I succeeded. And that's if someone want to start or want to really start looking for his future or her future, the only focus that you should focus on is your dream, your why, your goal. Not any person, even your mom, your dad, they don't have your dream. When they tell you no, they don't tell you no because they want to stop you, because this is what they know. They love you. They are your parents.
Yeah.
So you should not blame them. You should blame yourself. You should hold the responsibility of your life, and you blame yourself if you stop because you listen to someone else. Go, do it. Learn, fail enough. Learn from your failure. And then at the end of the day, be patient, be consistent, work on a plan. You will make it. You will make it for sure.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Aneta.
Have a great evening and great day to all of you guys. Thank you.